belt channel is the important part of belt channel is like a satellite. Okay, it's exactly like running a satellite, like protections around it. And the belt channel, the usefulness of the belt channel is so much. It's so much usefulness. And the first thing for yourself is protections. It's protecting you. And it can draw like a vortex. Okay? When you later on, when you go up high, you spiral, you can draw the energy back. Or you spiral to the ground, you can draw the energy up. Okay? And the energy draw into here, and we spread out again from here. So that is how the spiral energy spiral down, spiral up, and draw the energy up this way. So the belt channel, that what we do now, we already have the belt channels. And because of the practice of the microcosmic, of the fusion that we do, we already have that. So that is how we form a front pakwa. We're forming a front pakwa, a back pakwa, the left and the right pakwa. We already have it. Now, once you already have the front and back pakwa, we already did that. We draw the front and the back into the middle. That right? And we draw the left and the right pakwa into the middle. It's like condensed. So this energy fill and blend it into the here. We already have the we already lay the groundwork for the belt channels. So now for the belt channels, the belt channel. So here is the navel, here is the back, okay, and here is the right, and here is the left. When you move the energy from here, you can use the hand to touch the navel and move it to the left side. And from there, you move the right hand to the back and move the right hand to the right and move to the front again. So you keep on moving like this for a few times. You started to feel a connection of energy flow. And when you set a motion, you just let it go. And when you move, we start with the left hand side first. Okay? We start with the left hand side all the way up and right side down. And when finish, man and woman different again. Okay? And when you all finish, they are no different. Okay? You can go either way. Because it's the nature of energy and the day of sometimes with the food you eat, the weather changes. And the morning and afternoon, it can change the pattern of flow of energy. Like sometimes I try to move clockwise. I don't want to move, I just don't want to move. So, okay, you want to move left, counterclockwise. I just let it move counterclockwise, and it go. And that's exactly what like that. And I don't go against it because I know it's go down this way to a certain level. It come back again. That's all. And so now, the whole important part is the joining of the channels. Okay? Joining of the channel. We have already making of the left thrusting channels, right thrusting channel, and middle channels. Middle channel, when you pull the energy into the middle, the pearl is forming a middle channel already. When you do the fusion, the pearl itself is forming a middle channel by itself. Automatically you open that way. Now when you from the front, you draw it to the back. From the front you draw it to the back, and from the left you draw it to the right. You're connecting many channels together. You're connecting from the front, you draw a connection. You already did that. Okay? You already did that. From the front, you draw it to the back. You're connecting the functional channel with the Gava channel with the middle or thrusting channels. It's just like here is a superhighway around the city, and here is a broadway, and here is all the avenue. So you're connecting the city together. So you can go from anywhere now to any places. So this, we look down like this. This is clockwise. So in the navel is 12. On your right hand side is 3 o'clock. On your door of light is 6 o'clock. On your left hand side is 9 o'clock. Okay? So we start with counterclockwise, or simple to easy, we spiral from the navel to the left hand side. Okay? We start with from the navel to the left hand side. From the navel to the left, come back to the door of life, to the right hand side, to the front. Okay? And we move 9 times like this. When you finish, stop. You stop, you can feel still something spinning. And you aware of the front and the back, draw the energy to the middle. Aware the left and right, draw the energy to the middle. And feel a connection of orbit, connections. Everything like a cross section, cross. And energy started stable. And the protection, because the middle, in the middle here, is the center that you need to protect. And from there, you come back to the navel again, and we jump from here up. From navel, come up to the solar plexus. But on the left-hand side of the solar plexus, from the navel, come up to the left-hand side, and spiral to the back, to the T11, to the right, to the solar plexus. So 9 times again, like this, 9 times. When you finish, stop, aware the front and the back, draw them together. Left and right, draw them together. So you make a cross section and connecting, holding together in the solar plexus. And when you stop, you come back to the solar plexus, we jump up to the left side of the heart. So you come up to the left side of the heart. So on the left side, come to the T5 and 6 between the 2 shoulder blades. And come up to the right hand side on the same side level with the heart, and come up to the heart center and spiral 9 times like it. Okay? When you finish 9 times, stop on the heart, make a connection the heart to the T5 and 6 on the back, and make a connection on the left and the right, and cross right into the heart. From the heart, we jump up to the neck, and you to the left shoulder, come up to the C7, come up to the right shoulder, come up to the throat center, 9 times like this. From the neck, we come up to the mid eyebrow. We come up to the left ear, to the base of the skull, to the right ear, to the mid eyebrow, 9 times, and draw a line. And come up to the crown, again to the left, to the back, to the right, to the middle, 9 times. And we have one is right on the top. The top is very important. The top, because it's like a vortex. Later on, this top one is always draw the energy, and you constantly can. Later on, you constantly can feel you draw energy. But the most important part is your intentions. You can get big trouble by doing a vortex without knowing the intentions, because you can draw a negative energy, you can draw a sick energy, you can draw your intentions, your frequency. Your frequency is not just talking. You have to be actually physically practice from the microcosmic, inner mind, seeking sound, and a good virtue growing. When you have a good virtue growing inside, you already extend a antenna which will receive one frequency. That's all. From the head, we reverse from the front to the right, to the back, to the left, to the like this, clockwise down to the mid eyebrow, joint, to the throat center, from the throat to the right, to the back, to the left, to the front, to the and you come up to the throat. It always jump down to the right now. Okay, so from the throat jump up to the right side of the heart, to the back, to the left, to the front, and always join them together. From the heart center, come out to the right side of the solar plexus, to the T11, to the left side, to the solar plexus. Down to the right side of the navel, to the door of life, to the left side, to the navel. And we go down again to the sexual center of a lady, or ovary. So 9 times. For men also, to the sperm palate 9 times. And we add one more into the perineum, which is very important part. We have an idea, add up perineum. Actually, when men doing that, they have a perineum. For lady can add up the perineum because you need the energy to close that woman. Man, when you do the sperm palate, is right on the perineum already. And from there we go down to the bow leg. To the bow leg. Okay? From the sexual center, you jump to a right knee, come back to the back of the knee, come back to the left of the knee, and come back to the front. So clockwise like this. And we come down bow leg, come down to the feet, bow leg again. Oh, finally, we go down to the ground again, clockwise. Okay, clockwise to the ground, and reverse up to the feet, counterclockwise, and reverse up counterclockwise. That means you go to the ground clockwise, from the front to the right, to the back, to the left, and you finish 9 times, reverse 9 times in counterclockwise, from the front to the left, to the back, to the right, and come back to the feet. From the left feet, turn to the back, turn to the right leg, and turn to the left counterclockwise. Up to the knee also, to the left knee, to the back, to the right. Come to the perineum also, left, back, right, and come up to the sexual center and to the navel. So we finish, we go up counterclockwise, go down clockwise, and go up counterclockwise. We are finished. So we are completing why. You need to clockwise and counterclockwise, otherwise your body feel tight, or you feel like a mummy, and you cannot walk, and the energy is too tight. Okay? And that is the completing on the belt channels. Yeah. So the inner mind, the more quicker you do, the more better you are, the more you're changing yourself. We call alchemy the most simple way and the quicker way to change your alchemy is the inner mind. And the next most sophisticated of inner alchemy changes is the fusion one. You physically draw the energy from the organs, you put it into the collection point, you draw the energy of the senses, the eye, ear, nose, mouth into the collection point, you physically draw the emotional out and put in collection point, and you started to blend them. That is the alchemy. And when you finish the front pakwa, back pakwa, left and right pakwa, you condense them together, you have a pearl. From a pearl, we're going down to the perineum and being into the thrusting channel, which clean out the left thrusting channel, middle, right. Every time we go down to the leg, so we clean out. And when we finish, we're going to flow the energy from the man, shoot up to the head, spiral, and draw the energy down to the leg and sprinkle out reverse way for man. For woman, from the pearl, shoot down to the leg, to the ground, draw the energy from the ground up to the head and sprinkle out. Okay? And we're going to go to belt channels. So we're going to form the pearl again. The pearl you can form as many as you want. Okay? Form the pearl again is your essence. You lose it, you make it again. Because you transform into another life force. You can make as many pearls you want until you have no more energy. But you keep on rebuild a new one and conserve the energy, you have many. Okay? And when you finish, we're going to be belt channel. You form a pearl in the middle, right in the middle of the body, and you move to the navel, and you can use your hand to cover it, and move it, and cover it, until you feel the energy. And you move your body 9 times, come to the navel, and we jump up to the heart, to solar, heart, throat, mid-eyebrow, crown, in the counterclockwise, and we back in the clockwise way. So we go down all the way down to the feet and coming back to the navel in the clockwise way. Now, lady reverse again. Okay, when we finish, lady go down to the ground and spiral in the counterclockwise up. And man, spiral, go up to the head and spiral clockwise down. Okay, but eventually you end up in the same. Woman go to the leg, come up from the from the front of your toes, come to the left leg, to the back, to the right leg, and that is counterclockwise. Okay? And all the way down, up the spiral, counterclockwise up to the head, all the way up to the above the head, and clockwise back again. Clockwise back again. 9 times. Clockwise back every level, 9 times, all the way down, clockwise down to the ground. Okay? So woman again start with counterclockwise. That means from the front to the left. And all the way up to the head. And when you come down, you from the front to the right. Clockwise down. Man, you go up, shoot to the head, above the head. And you start the spiral clockwise down. That means from the front to the right hand side, to the back, to the left, to the front. Clockwise all the way down, down to the leg, and to the ground. And you spiral counterclockwise back again to the head. And that is the round finished. Okay?